2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, they come in off a win in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. That gives them 4 straight wins. They'll be going for 5 tonight, playing at a high level for sure. And with a little bit of time here before tip-off, I'll kick off a topic. Defense, as we know, a key to winning basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmarks of a great defensive team.
Well, first there has to be an anchor in the back. And if you have an anchor in the back, then all of a sudden you can start with containing the basketball and denying those open lanes, because you know if they try to get to the rim, the anchor is back there. And after that, it's all about getting your hands up and making sure you contest every single shot.
And your anchor has to be a great communicator. He has to talk, help his teammates, make those extra plays like, hey, move, slide your feet, Ernie, pass the ball, give it back to Kenny, hey, watch out, he's cutting through.
Oh, he got me moving. You got me moving.
Communication's the big key, Ernie.
You see, he was the anchor, and I started
moving.
moving.
Hands up, Kenny, slide down, yeah, rotate, oh, yeah, get the 3.
See? Yeah. As soon as he started talking, I just went. Man.
2 great defenders right there. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
The starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At small forward, Courtney Hansen. At the other forward position, Ramon Lopez. At the other forward position, Kevin Love. At point guard, Kyrie Irving. At the other guard position, Freak. The head coach of the visiting team is David Blatt. And let's meet the stars for your Pacers. At the power forward position, at 6'9" number 40, Phil Hicks. At point guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 2, Patrick Beverly. In the middle, standing 6'11", number 33, Miles Turner. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 3, CJ McCollum. At the other forward position, at 6'9", number 13, Paul George. The head coach of your home team. Let's hear it for your Indiana Pacers.
It's the Pacers in Indianapolis as we bring you an Eastern Conference contest. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at Cleveland. Very strong basketball is the recipe for them right now. 4 straight wins, looking for number 5.
You know what? They're almost perfect in their approach right now. I mean, mentally, physically, strategically, everything seems to have fallen into place. They're bound to hit a bump at some point in the road, but right now, everything is all systems go.
Yeah, you're right on top of it, Greg. It's hard to find fault with the way they've been playing at the moment. I mean, their confidence level continues to rise and grow with every win, and you can not only see it, but I think it's palpable. You can feel it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, Green in at shooting guard. He's up.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Turner with a screen on Irving. Kicks it to McCollum. Feeds it to Turner. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the San Antonio Spurs.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have. That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Love the pass to Green. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by George. McCollum kicks to George. Lopez with the block. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. That one goes. Count it. Love's got his first bucket of the night. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. McCollum dishes to George. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Indiana trailing here. Outside, George. There's the pick. Tries it from 19. Kept alive. Turner. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the night. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. At the elbow, Green. Stolen by McCollum. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Irving against Beverly. Outside Irving. Outside Green. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Irving passes to Green. Love with a wide open look. Gets an open look and hits. Love's got his second bucket tonight.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
And Beverly kicks to McCollum. Outside, George. Clock at 6. 17-foot shot on the way.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Pass to Love. Hanson defended by Beverly. Irving kicks to Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Freak.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And now, let's hear it for your Ace.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Love. This past month, he's really set himself apart. Putting up about 14 points a night. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And you know, that's what stars do. It isn't always about scoring 50 points. It's about making plays consistent.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith has checked in. The pass to Clarkson. They set the pick. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
The drive by Green. They double him with George. Green up on top. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. The baseline J off the mark.
Not the best shot right there with the good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Rebound by Smith. Cavaliers leading. The drive by Green, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Hill, he's checked in for Turner. Marcus Morris is checked in for the Cavaliers. Marcus Smart comes in for Irving. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Morris a screen. Smart kicks to Green. Takes it from 10. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Green. And it's 6 points for Love. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Nate McMillan. And Doris, what do you tell you?
The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboard. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
And thank you, Doris.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Smart kicks to Morris. Dishes to Smart. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. They double him with George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Now here's Carey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered closely. Hill left side. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Hill's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jump.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
I just like the way they're getting out on the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Green, he's in at shooting guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Beverly dishes to McCollum. And the 3 off target. Cleveland leading by 3. Irving drives in. A baseline J, and he hits the jumper for 2. Irving's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Cavs. Over to the left wing. Turner with a screen from McCollum. Outside Turner. Pass to McCollum. 6 to shoot. All sorts of time. The shot no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And the Pacers shooting 41% for the game. Beverly wide open. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Green. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Now here's McCollum, headed by Green. Passes to Hicks. Got it. Good job in the low post. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Pass to Dort. Outside Irving. Another 3 for Cleveland.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming onto the court are your Pacers.
And this group gives us a second look at the shooting guards leading their position in steals over the last 10 games. Freak number 1.
You know, you watch him on a game-in, game-out basis, and he just puts on a clinic defensively, both in terms of effort and technique at that off-guard spot.
Well, it's a combination of the all-out effort and the flawless technique you just talked about. I mean, that's allowed him to climb that list. I mean, he's rightfully regarded as one of the league's toughest defenders.
Here's Doyle. Got a hand on it. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Henderson with the ball. Lopez sets a screen for Irving, and the wide open shot from Green. The three-pointer no good.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Here's Beverly. Softly drops in the floater. Beverly's got 6 points.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
The feed to McCollum. It's stolen by Green. Here's Irving. Off on the layup. Here's McCollum. Soft touch off the glass.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
Irving kicks to Green. Just 5 to shoot from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 3 rebounds now in this one. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs really lit up the floor. He finished with 42 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it.
On its way from Irving for 2. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Turner with a screen on Lopez. Collin passes to Turner. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Doyle. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Here's Beverly. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And the shot is good. McCollum's got 4 this quarter.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Here we go, Pacers fans.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. 1:37 left to play in the first half.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Here's Clayton out to Morris. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Pacers trail by 6. Clarkson passes to Nichols. It's stolen by Morris. 1:04 left here in the second. Clayton, the pass to Love. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Love's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. Morris has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And the pass to Clayton. It's a pick by Love. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now it's a 10-point Cavalier lead. Can't get it to go. And so that brings the first half to a close. Cavaliers lead by 10. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, let's hear it for you.
All right, guys, focus on me. We got them where we want them, and we can quiet these fans down even more if we pay attention to a couple of key things. The first thing is that we've done nice work immediately attacking whenever they force a turnover. That approach has to stay the same in half number 2 because the points are never going to come any simpler than that. There was nice rhythm to our transition game. We got some important points on the break. I think we keep the tempo brisk in the second half. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Here we go, Pacers fans.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Here's Beverly. They've got Turner. Patrick Beverly out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Paul George, and it's Hicks in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And George gets it to go.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Love with the screen on Beverly.
The ball. It's sticking too much.
Green dishes to Lopez. Power down with both hands.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Here's Turner. Here's Hicks. And it's sent back by Lopez. Here's Green. Passes it to Hansen. 13 feet away. Excellent D there from Jordan. Pacers trail by 9. He dishes it to McCollum. Here's the teardrop.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Love with the screen for Irving. The drive by Green. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
And Turner kicks to McCollum. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. All alone.
Yeah. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And before you now are the rookies on a roll, the hottest shooters in the last 10 games. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Now here's McCollum, guarded closely. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. McCollum's got 6.
I tell you what, I can't argue with the result, but a little unnecessary to go to the off-balance shot there.
The dish to Love. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Beverly. Beverly's got 3 rebounds now in this one. McCollum, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Irving with the ball. George picks him up. Hansen. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Cavaliers lead by 13. On the wing, George. He kicks it to Turner. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. That's 7 points for Miles Turner. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. They double him with George. Green, the pass to Love. Shot clock at 5. Irving for 3. No luck. Good work defensively by Turner. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. George with no one around. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Green kicks to Love. Bangs home the trifecta. Love's got 11.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's Beverly. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
For Indiana, Patrick Beverly. Taking 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Morris is checked in. Good on both. Cleveland leading by 12. Irving dishes to Green. Lets the 3 fly. The Pacers pull it in. George has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Beverly the pass to Clarkson. That's good.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. George against Love. Lopez kicks to Green. Stolen by Clarkson.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
A different look now for Cleveland. Smith checked in for Lopez, and Marcus Smart has subbed in for Irving. Pacers trail by 10. Clarkson dishes to George. Floats one up, and he sinks the layup. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Outside, Green. Morris passes to Green. Back to Morris. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Morris has got 5.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
And now, let's hear it. We go.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Nate McMillan address his team. He urged his guys to get after it on the offensive glass, to follow every single shot, extend possessions, and cash in on some second-chance points. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Clarkson kicks to Carroll. Well, 3-pointers right on target. Carroll's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Cleveland leading by 7. Here's Green. Smith with a wide open look. That falls. Clean assist by Love.
Good ball move. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Now, here's Clarkson. Guarded closer. The shot by Carroll, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Green dishes to Smart. Back to Green. He feeds it to Smart. And Cleveland again with the buckets.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Clarkson with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Green with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Morris outside. Green in the post. He's covered by Clarkson, and Green gets it to go. Pacers trail by 13. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. George fires, bounces high off the rim, and drops. George has got 10 points.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Green. And that's collected by Hill.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Inside, here's Nichols, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for him.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
J.R. Smith on the wing. Back to Green. And that's not going to go. The third quarter comes to a close. Cleveland ahead, up 9. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. The Cavaliers leading by 9, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Green in a 2-guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Hansen in at the small forward position. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Turner comes with the double team. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
McCollum, no good.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number one of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
And he knocks down the first one. He makes one of two that time. Pacers trail by 13. Right wing, Carroll, no one around him. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. They get a hand on it. Turner passes to Beverly. The 3 from McCollum. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Turner comes with the double team. Green with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Cavaliers ball.
The drive by Green. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Indiana.
That free throw, no good.
McCollum. Taking 2 shots.
No luck that time either. The Cavaliers leading by 15. 11 feet away. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Turner. McCollum kicks to Carroll. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Outside, Green. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. McCollum dishes to Carroll. And Beverly kicks to McCollum. Traps in the tray.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple, but let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Pass to Hansen. Cleveland moving the ball around. That is good. 30 points for Freak.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Turner trying to free himself up, and Carroll gets it to go.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Beverly up top. He's covered by Irving. And Beverly kicks to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. They set the screen. No good with the triple.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
How can you stop that? With a crossover that quick, that lightning quick, a defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of that.
Takes a 3. Count the bucket. McCollum's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Pacers.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now. I don't think they come much easier than that look.
Pacers trail by 14. There's a screen. Carroll with the 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. There's the lob to the hoop. Pacers with the rebound.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
The shot by Turner, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Outside, Green kicks to Irving. Lopez a screen. Irving with it, now defended by McCollum. And that one's good. 34 points for Freak.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
They can't guard.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. Offensively, he wants them to work the ball around. He stressed the need to find good shots, not quick shots. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Thanks, Doris. McCollum with the ball. Now Green defending. Here's Turner. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Inside. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Green. And that's 13 points for Love.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Off the screen. And he hits the jump shot. And 11 points for Miles Turner.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Cleveland.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shots.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Green. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again. Really good ball movement there in transition.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
I don't know if I saw anything, but my teammates certainly did. They all did a fantastic job of finding their open spots on the floor. All I had to do was get the ball to them. They made my life easy.
Congratulations. Terrific job. Humble Kevin, even with a stellar effort.
All right, Doris, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. What'd you notice about his performance, Kenny?
Tonight it was all about ball pressure with him. He was on his man like glue all game, just being a pest out there. He came away with 6 steals for the game. His defense came to play in a big way.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.